Central to the legend of The Exorcist is the ominous claim that a total of 9 deaths were directly or indirectly linked to the film's production. This statistic is often presented as the most compelling evidence of a supernatural force at work. However, if you look at these tragedies with a critical eye and looked at in the context of a large-scale, year-long film production, there's a more mundane explanation. It's the realities of coincidence, illness, and the statistical probabilities of life and death. The production of The Exorcist was unusually long, lasting between 9 months and a year. A major motion picture employs hundreds of people, from principal actors to carpenters, electricians, and administrative staff. When you look at the large amount of people and their extended families over such a long period of time, the probability of deaths, illnesses, and accidents occurring become statistically likely. The deaths most frequently cited as evidence of the curse are those of actors Jack McGowan and Vasiliki Maleros, whose characters also die in the movie. This is eerie, but it's important to look at this in context. McGowan was 54 years old, and he succumbed to the complications of the flu during a widespread and severe flu epidemic in London in 1973. Maleros passed away from natural causes at the age of 89 years old. The other deaths involved family members of the cast and crew or staff whose connection to the film was professional, but whose deaths were unrelated to the work itself. The death of Max von Sydow's brother on the first day of filming was a sad coincidence that delayed shooting. The deaths of Linda Blair's grandfather and the assistant cameraman's baby were personal tragedies that occurred within the production's wide time frame.